What if the story of humankind was not about progress alone, but about the surprising ideas that made us powerful? Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari takes you on that journey, from the rise of early humans to the rise of modern civilization. The book is organized around the biggest turning points in human history, including the cognitive revolution, the agricultural revolution, and the scientific revolution. It is perfect for readers who want to understand how humans became the dominant species on Earth and why the systems we live by today were built in the first place. In this video, you will discover the most essential ideas from the book in a simple, clear, and engaging way. The species that changed everything. Imagine being just one species among many, and then slowly becoming the ruler of the planet. That is the shocking story of Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. The book moves through the biggest turning points in human history, from the rise of Homo sapiens to the forces that shaped civilization. This book is for anyone who wants to understand not just what happened in history, but why humans became so powerful. Harari shows how our story is not only about survival, but about imagination, cooperation, and the ideas that built whole societies. Long before cities, kingdoms, or money, humans were not special at all. Harari reminds us that for most of our existence, Homo sapiens were weak, ordinary animals living in a world full of other human species and powerful predators. The real turning point came when humans began thinking in new ways. When imagination built reality. About 70,000 years ago, something changed inside the human mind. This is Harari's cognitive revolution. Sapiens began using language not only to share facts, but also to spread stories, gossip, and shared beliefs. That gave them a huge advantage, because now large groups of strangers could cooperate. This is one of the book's most powerful ideas. Humans rule the world because we believe in things that only exist in our imagination. Nations, money, gods, laws, and corporations are not physical objects like stones or rivers. They are shared fictions, but they are strong enough to move millions of people. Once humans could believe together, they could also act together. That is how small tribes grew into powerful societies, empires, and global systems. Harari argues that history is not just the story of tools or food. It is the story of imagined orders that bind people into something much larger than themselves. The farming trap. Then came the agricultural revolution. And here, Harari gives a surprising twist. Farming did not simply make life better. It made humans settle down, grow crops, and raise animals, but it also brought more work, more disease, and less freedom. In many ways, people became servants of wheat, rice, and other crops. Permanent villages turned into towns, towns into kingdoms, and kingdoms into empires. As populations grew, humans needed new systems to organize life. That is where money, writing, and religion became powerful tools. They helped strangers trust each other, trade with each other, and live under the same rules. Harari's message is clear. The systems we depend on today were built by shared belief. They may feel natural now, but they were all invented. And once people accepted them, those inventions became the structure of civilization itself. The power we created. The final part of the book shows how the scientific revolution changed everything again. Humans began admitting that they did not know everything, and that curiosity, experiment, and discovery could unlock nature's secrets. This led to empires growing faster, science advancing faster, and technology reshaping the world. But Harari ends with a hard question. Has all this progress made us happier? We are stronger, richer, and more connected than ever, but we are still unsure what kind of future we are building. That is what makes Sapiens so powerful. It does not just tell the story of humanity, it forces us to question it. Read the book or apply its lessons carefully, because understanding our past may be the only way to face our future.